going on, people? I am meal prepping right now, so we are doing zucchini, my usual, asparagus, and then I have more zucchini, and then I'm going to do mushrooms and red onion. I have all natural chicken burgers from Kroger, chicken thighs for Anthony, and then the choice beef, I have round steak, which is a leaner option for a steak. So those are the items that I'm going to be meal prepping, in addition to some other carbs and veggies, which I have those already frozen. So I'm just gonna cut this up and stay tuned. Okay, so then I have the chicken thighs, and they're laying on top of the onion, so that's gonna give some extra flavor. That's a stove, so that means that it's time to put some stuff in the oven. My seasoning for the chicken is the Weber's beer can chicken seasoning. So that's just what I put all over these bad boys. That is that. And then I am going to bake the chicken burgers as well too. So that's the meat that I eat, and Anthony will probably have a couple as well too. So I'm gonna put those in a glass baking dish. One of these, just give it a little spray, a little some. Dang, look at these cannons. All right, scissors. So it is 2:13, so let's say I started at 2 o'clock. And I'll let you know how long it takes to make everything. Now I can fry these in an air fryer. You can do that as well. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just bake everything today. And then the steaks I'm going to pan cook. So I'm gonna cook those on the stove along with macaroni and cheese while everything is baking in the oven. We are a little snug here. Oh, we have a problem. Looks like I'm gonna have to freeze one. So we're gonna save this for later. I'm gonna freeze that. So they're pre-seasoned, so I don't do anything to that. And now everything is ready to go in the oven. So I forgot about the butternut squash, so we're gonna take care of that really fast. There is no magic way of doing this. You can bake it whole, but I like to cut mine in half because it usually goes by a little bit quicker. Ladies, if you have a man, have them do this, but he's not here. You're just gonna have to figure out the best method for you to crack this bad boy open. Oh, you can watch me struggle. Ta-da! Okay, so now you gotta clean the insides out. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spoon it. So you just get all the little feed guys out because you don't want to eat those. Now, you know, this is what I typically eat. I am a creature of habit, so I do eat a lot of the same things during the week for my lunches, and usually the weekends is when I kind of mix things up, eat out, you know, things like that. But okay. And I sometimes I salt it or like put some seasonings on the bottom, but I don't really feel like it today. So we are just going to throw that in the oven with everything else. And I have on the stove, show you guys this. I have a baking sheet or a frying pan because I'm going to cook the steak, and then heating up. I've got some water that I'm going to make some mac and cheese with. So I make Anthony the pastaroni. I use the container, and then I add a couple slices of fat-free cheese to the once it's done. Pretty simple. Boom. Just like that. And then I use the grill seasoning, smoky chipotle, smoky. You can see that. I just pre-season the pan. Like that. Pre-season the pan. And I just take my meat. Take my meat. And like when you buy meat at the like at the grocery store, 4 ounces is a typical serving, so that's 4 servings per pound. So I try to find meat that's closest to a pound, so then I already know that there's 4 servings per wrapped container. So fun fact there, kind of a food hack for you. Try that out. Just kind of keep that in mind whenever you are grocery shopping. So I'm gonna throw all this stuff away, and then I just season the steak on the other side. And then I typically like keep it and then flip it and then hold it and then flip it over again. Anthony likes his steak to be kind of like medium rare, and then because whenever he microwaves it, it's gonna cook it a little bit more. So I just kind of have to keep that in mind when I am cooking his steaks. So. So while I have the mac and cheese going, I also do run the microwave. 3-pack buy frozen stuff. If you're not worried about sodium, get the frozen stuff. And if you are worried about sodium, just drink a ton of water, and that is going to help you reduce that sodium because you're going to be flushing that out of your system. So I run the microwave. I have braised cauliflower. It's original for me. That's my staple when I use with queso and chicken. It is so good. I love it. The steamed broccoli. And then this is a new one I'm going to try for Anthony. It is a backyard grilled potatoes. It is 270 calories per container. So if you can see that. That is what those are. So I'm going to microwave those, and we're going to have those ready to put in the meals. All right, so the mac and cheese is done. I'm gonna grab 2 slices of fat-free cheese I got from Kroger, and I'm gonna put that in the mac and cheese as well for extra cheesiness. Now, just so you guys know that this mac and cheese is for Anthony. I do not eat it. I could eat it if I wanted to, but it does have higher carbs than I would like. So I save my carbs for other things, but sometimes I do eat it. I do eat the mac and cheese, and it's really good. Y'all can see the cheesy goodness. Like, look at all the cheese. Cheese is life. Okay, boom, that's done. That's gonna cool. My timer just went off, so we are going to pull some stuff out of the oven. Just bringing you guys with me everywhere. To protect my counters, just throw these bad boys everywhere. All right. Goose. Chicken. My fire alarm will probably go off, so I'm just warning you. Veggies. Chicken burgers. And since I put the squash in late, the spaghetti squash, I'm gonna leave that in for another 10 minutes. So here is the finished product. We have the chicken and onion, the zucchini, onion, and mushrooms, asparagus, and the chicken burgers. We have mac and cheese and steak. Gotta readjust myself here. So now is the time to portion everything out. So this mac and cheese is 4 servings because I do 1 serving per, or 2 servings per box. Now I've been portioning out this stuff long enough to where I know how many servings are in what and how much Anthony already has logged into his MyFitnessPal. So I have him log the entire box and then divide by 2. So then he has half of the serving in each meal per box. So that is the way that we do that here in the Whittle household. For the steamers, he's gonna have the entire container. So that is just gonna go right into the pot there, the container. And if I can adjust this, it goes like that. Sorry, people. It's a process. Okay. And then we have chicken, so we're gonna grab the chicken. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do chicken first. So Anthony gets 3 thighs per meal. That's what he gets. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Gonna slide some onion in there. Extra flav. Okay, that's done. And then the steak, for 1 pound, I'm doing 2 servings worth of steak. So instead of 4 servings, it's 2 because he needs more protein. And yes, I pre-cut my steak for my husband. Okay, that's done. And Batman gets to lick the pan, so he loves that. And then time for veggies. So Anthony likes asparagus, so I'm going to do approximately 50 grams of asparagus in these meals. And I have my food scale with me, so I do measure everything out. But again, I've been doing this for so long, so if you are in the beginning stages, measure your food out. I repeat, measure your food out. Because if you don't measure your food, you could be over portioning or under portioning. So when you're given specific numbers or specific calories or a specific goal, it is good to have accuracy or you cannot manage your progress. And for the broccoli, this is 3 servings per container. So I'm going to divide it up into 3 servings. There we go. Wash my hands. Okay, and then he's gonna get a burger. 2 burger. He's gonna get a chicken burger. And then it's gonna be 1 meal. And then time for me, my meal. So I do the raised cauliflower. Whole container of that. Rotate you over here. Show you my jam. Show you that. And then a chicken burger. Chicken burger. And then I do a half of the pan of the zucchini and mushrooms. And with my chicken burger. So how do I log this? I log this as 3 zucchinis. I log this as each meal is going to be, or I log this as 1.5 zucchini, and then I log this as 1/2 of the container of mushrooms. Is how I log this. And then I log 1 serving, so 85 grams of onion. That is how I log this. I'm gonna add him another chicken burger. Okay. Great. So guys, I really hope that this helped you guys out and that you have some more ideas of what to cook up when you are meal prepping. So I just want to make sure that you understand the importance of measuring your food, weighing things out, and eating things in the proper portion control. It is very important that you do so as well. In addition, it is only 3 o'clock right now, so that was 45 minutes of cooking. 45 minutes of cooking and portioning out. I always keep my scale right next to me so that it is handy and that I have accurate measurements as well too. The spaghetti squash is almost finished, so I will take that out. So approximately, let's just say 1 hour of meal prep, and I have lunches and a couple dinners for me and Anthony during the week. And I have dishes in the dishwasher going as well. So I am multitasking and getting things done so I don't have a huge mess while I am, once I am finished with meal prepping. So thank you guys so much. I love you and I love your continuous support in FitWit Nutrition. For detailed coaching and a specific plan for you, please contact me at fitwitnutrition@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and you can message me there as well for more information. Thanks.